Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another round of the Drivers Room Acelith Design Endurance Championship, Season 5, Round 6, Tier 1. Today we are in the mighty Group 1 machines for the very last time on GT Sport, and it is quite an emotional time. It is the last race, and I do feel sad that the series is coming to an end and will be for maybe 5 months before we start up everything again. So yeah, let's see where everyone qualified in today's race. Starting off in pole, we have Sir Bottlejob in the mighty TSO 30, Blue Racer in the TSO 50, Duck in the Porsche, Johnny Hudson in the TSO 30. We have Jiggnut in either Porsche or Audi. We have Spooky Looky, Muller, Sir Gadget, Arten Senna, and Berkey in my favorite Group 1 car of this championship. Good luck, everyone, and see you on track. All right, we're about ready to get the show started. Round 6, ladies and gentlemen. And we're off for the final time in Group 1. Looks to be like a good start from Bottlejob as he goes a little wide through turn 1, but manages to keep it on track. We have Plux into second already, and Blue Racer in third. Manages to get himself, well, not far. Damn, that TSO 30 is strong. As we see a double M4R 1-2. Blue's trying to go on the inside. No, that's not going to work for Blue. That TSO 30 is a lot stronger than I thought it was. But Bottle is definitely doing a good job on this one, that's for sure. And Plux had a very good start. That Porsche seems to be insanely strong in the launch. As we see Bottle going for an inside move on Plux. We're going to take a quick look back at that because I screwed up my little replays. So hold on. Beautiful inside move from Bottle. It seems to that card just seems to fly in Bottle's hands. And Plux has gotten himself a penalty. I think he maybe drove a little wide in one of the corners. But just look at Bottle fly. He's just left the field behind. Very good first lap from the guys. As we see Blue down in third, we have Jagnot in fourth, we have Spook in fifth, Johnny down in sixth, we have Muller still in seventh, we have Gadget in eighth, we have Senna in ninth, and Berkey in 10th. He's gonna be the one to struggle the most without any hybrid. That is the unfortunate truth of the Group 1 class. Most people pick the hybrids and almost no one picks the non-hybrids. I wish we would see a little bit more of a varied choice in car choices, but it is what it is. As we see Bottle is just gapping away from Plux. It looks like Blue isn't able to keep up too much, and I think the dirty air will be a strong factor here. You can't stay too close, otherwise the braking length and all that will increase to a point where you just either smash the opponent in front of you or go off track. That would not be a good thing in Tier 1 because of the heavy damage. This is definitely the fastest class and the one with the most downforce, but it is also the most unpredictable, I would say, or maybe predictable. Just forget what I'm saying. I'm just talking bull. As we see, Johnny is on the hunt for Spooky's 5th. You can just hear the TSO 50s and their turbos. Gadget is still trying to catch up with Muller, and Senna is trying to keep up with Gadget, and we've unfortunately lost Berkey. Bottle now, taking a lot of cut in the hairpin, but it's all legal. As we see, Plux just isn't able to keep up with the mighty Bottle, and it looks like Plux has left Blue Racer a little bit. We have possibly a battle for 3rd between Blue and Juggernaut. But then again, the dirty air will make it difficult for any passes to occur. As we see, Johnny is very close to Spooky, but then again, it's so difficult to get anywhere with dirty air. It is going to be a big factor in this race. The dirty air will make it a lot difficult for anyone to make any sort of moves. But we do have Johnny. He's very close to Spooky, more close than what Juggernaut is to Blue. And I think we're gonna have a few battles, but looks like Spooky does the SS a little bit better. We have Gadget right up the back alley of Muller. So we technically have 3 battles going on track. We have the battle for 3rd between Blue Racer and Juggernaut. We have the battle for 5th between Spooky and Johnny, and the battle for 7th between Muller and Gadget. As we see, Gadget has picked up a little penalty as well. We're gonna go back to Blue, see if there's any movement. No, Juggernaut is not close enough. I think the pit stop strategies might be the deciding factor in this one. It's like Formula 1. They're fast, they're built to spec, but staying close to each other on certain tracks just doesn't work. And it seems like Maggiore is one of those tracks for Group 1. It's just too difficult to stay too close to the guy in front. As we see, Johnny is closing in on Spooky. Could there be a pass on the straight? Spooky will have to go defensive. Will Johnny try to go for a move on the outside into the hairpin? Looks like he's able to. He's on the inside. Oh, looked like a little touch. As you all can see, we don't have Britney Spit with us. Unfortunately, he has been forced to retire from the season because of real-life commitments. So he's unfortunately out for the rest of the season, and I will say this, as he has been my inspiration for doing comms this season. And if you're watching this, Paul, it's sad to see you go, and I hope you return for ADIC in the future, and I hope I get to race you again in the future, my friend. So thank you, Paul, for all the good excitement you've given us, and all of the good racing you've produced, and the live commentary, of course. So thank you, Paul, from me and from the rest of the ADIC community. And we'll take a look down the field as we see Muller is starting to catch up to Johnny and Spooky, and he's gotten away from Gadget. So Muller is on fire today. He's probably got some speed in that little Porsche of his. We could be seeing a pass, or maybe getting close to one in a few short moments. As we go up to Blue Racer, he has gotten away a little bit further from Jignot, and he goes very wide in the second to last section, corner section. Too many of those, and you can end up losing third, Blue. But it's been a very good race from Spooky so far. He has managed to stay in front of Johnny, and I know from driving against Johnny a few times, he is not an easy man to keep behind. He is insanely fast, and he's got the pace to keep it in the top three, that's for sure. But as we see, Spooky's tires are starting to go in the front, and as we see on Johnny's car, his front tires are less worn than Spooky's at the moment. We see, wow, Muller's tires are barely any wear on the fronts. So it looks like the Porsche is a lot heavier on its fronts, like all the rest of the cars, but nicer than the TSO 50s. As we see, Muller is closing in on the Toyotas. Of course, question is, will he be able to get past? As we see Senna, oh wow, Senna is really burning off his front tires at the moment. Taking a look with Pluxman, the Quack Lord himself. Just isn't able to keep up with the mighty TSO 30 in front, the Praying Mantis mobile. I do love the headlights of the TSO 30. TSO 50's headlights just look too weird at the moment. Blue Racer in third, and he's doing everything he can to stay in front of Juggernaut. And Juggernaut, I think, is just biding his time at the moment. He's gonna wait for the opportune moment to strike. And I'm thinking maybe this will be either a two-stopper for some and a 3-stopper from most. But I could be very wrong. If it's a 3-stopper, they would pit at the end of lap 9, I think. And a 2-stopper could be possibly at the end of lap 12 and 24. That would be a 2-stopper. And I don't really know about the 3-stopper. That's probably a few laps earlier. But we'll see. As we see, Johnny isn't able to close in on Spooky. Spooky's still keeping up a blistering pace, considering his front end tire or front tires have totally been mauled by a bear, also known as Spooky's right foot. We have Gadget in 8th. He still hasn't been able to catch up to Muller, but he's closed in a little bit. But look at Gadget's tires as well. They've also been quite mauled. So I think the TSO 50's tire wear on this track is extremely high for some reason. And then we have Muller. Muller's tires are looking great. Good job from Muller. As we see Spooky again, I think Spooky's actually losing a little bit of gap to Johnny at the moment. Johnny is very close. As we can see, Johnny's tire wear is a lot better than Spooky. Will we have an overtake from Johnny? If Johnny gets past Spooky, he can finally open the tabs and try and catch up to Jegnut. It will be difficult. Jegnut is quite the distance in front. Oh, and Johnny goes insanely wide out of the last turn. That could be a penalty. As we see Muller going into the pits already. His tires are not that bad. Why did Muller go in this early? I think maybe Muller is going for a 3-stopper. Then I think maybe the rest of the guys might be doing a 2-stopper at this point. If Spooky goes in at the end of lap 12, that's definitely going to be a 2-stopper. But Johnny isn't able to catch in too much. The dirty air is so significant on this track. I know from experience in Tier 2, I was driving the Hawk and staying behind another car. That was very difficult. You needed certain parts of the track to be better at to get past and have an edge. And let me tell you, it was not easy. Johnny still isn't able to get past, and I'm sorry for being a little bit one-sided. We see the gaps between the rest of the people are quite large. So these two are the closest on track, so we're following them. Will Spooky go in now, or will he remain out? And I think, yeah, Johnny's going in, so that's probably going to be a 2 to possibly a 3-stopper for him as well. Gadget is staying out, and his tires are dying off. It's not going to be long until Gadget goes in. Oh, and he's bent. Yeah, that car has had enough. He needs to get those tires changed. As we see, Blue still, his tire wear is still looking decent after 11 laps. So he could possibly go for, if he's got balls enough and brave, well, if he's brave enough and got balls big enough, he could possibly attempt a 1-stopper at this point. I don't know how far he would get with that, but that could be a possibility for Blue. So you never know. That could be a possibility for Blue to maybe attempt a one-stopper. As we see, Jaggernaut's tire wear is starting to increase even more than Blue, so he could be in trouble. As we see, Spooky now is all alone, and just look at that front left tire. As we see, Bottle and Plux into the pits now. Where will these two end up? Coming out of the pits, as we see Blue going for yet another lap around the circuit. So I think Blue might be attempting a one-stopper. It's not going to give him the win, I think, but it could put him in a higher position than most. As we see, Bottle comes out before Plux. That Toyota sounds mean. And Bottle has the fastest lap time on the screen with a 138.591, a 138.924 from Plux. What is Blue Racers? And I don't think he has the fastest lap yet. He will be caught up by Bottle and Plux, so he might have to go in shortly. Crazy Spooky is still staying out. And he's getting caught up by Jaggernaut. Jaggernaut has been into the pits. Just look at that front left. There's nothing left in it. Come on, Spooky, get yourself into the pits. Oh, that was a little dangerous. And we have Gadget into the pits as well. All right, coming back on lap 22, we catch up with Plux as he's still in second place, and his tires are, well, putting him due for a pit stop shortly, and possibly some more Bam Bam juice. And looking at Bottle's tires and fuel, he looks to be a little bit better off than Plux at the moment. So it looks like the TSO30 is quite nice to its tires. Jaggernaut in third, so he has done very, very well at this point. Space Mobile seems to be working for him. I do love that livery, Jaggernaut. Here we have Johnny in fourth, also due for a pit stop shortly. We have Blue down in fifth, so he's probably going for a one-stop, as I said. That could be a difficult one. His tires are going to be completely torn up and dead by the end of this race, or maybe he's going for a sort of reserve two-stop if he needs it. We have Spooky. He's also due for a pit stop again. Maybe he's gonna let his tires go all the way down to about 20% before he goes into the pits. Crazy, crazy kid. Gadget in seventh. As we know, Gadget is a very strong driver. He is the tire wear expert in ADEC. He usually is the one that has the tires last the longest, and I admire Gadget from that for his smooth driving style. So good job to you, Gadget. We have Bottle Job into the pits. As we see, Muller has been into the pits, so he's probably done with his pit stops, possibly. How much fuel will Sir Bottle take on? Half a tank of fuel. That should last him on towards the very end. We see Jagnot into the pits. Plugs coming out. How far behind is Plugs? He is 7 seconds behind Bottle. And we have 4.6 seconds behind that. There is Johnny. And Bottle Job has the fastest lap of a 1:37.625. Holy crap, dude. Bottle is on fire today, and no one's going to take that away from him. As we see Johnny in third, and Johnny is due for a pit stop in a few short moments. And that will be Johnny's last pit stop. As we see Blue, he's probably on the one stopper, as I said earlier. With the contingency for an emergency pit stop, should he need one. All right, so Jagnot, he has just been into the pits with Bottle and Plux. He has come out in fifth. As we see Johnny into the pits there. Gadget in. We have Spooky, he has been in, so Spooky is probably done with his pit stop for today. 20 minutes remaining. As we see Senna now in 8th. Senna will possibly have to go in one more time, I think. Looking at the tires and fuel, definitely the fuel. That will not last until the end. That is for sure. As we see Gadget. Back to Blue. So as you can see, everyone is pretty spaced out. Muller in front of Johnny. Johnny has been into the pits. He might have a little more pace than Muller at the moment. is closing in. Sorry for being silent, but there's not much to tell when there's so much space between the drivers. But Johnny is definitely closing in on Muller. We could be seeing an overtake any moment. Going on board with Johnny. I think we're gonna see an overtake from Johnny any second now. But the Porsche isn't a slouch. He'll have to work for it. Muller is not the easiest man to get past. Taking drastically different lines there. So we see a move from Johnny. Makes that stick, makes it look very easy, and that moves Johnny up to 5th. Good job, Johnny. Coming back on lap 31, we have Bottle Job still in first with a new best lap time of 137.117. So, yeah, Bottle just seems to be unstoppable today. It's his race to lose, and I don't think that's going to happen today. Looks like Bottle has everything under control. So a good race so far from the Bottle. Plucks there. He has been a naughty boy and maybe driven a little bit too wide than he really should, and gotten himself a second penalty. Jignut still in 3rd, and he's doing good. I don't think he's going to be needing a pit stop. So I think he's good towards the very end. We have Johnny in 4th. I think he should be good towards the very end as well. And like I said, Blue probably had the contingency for a reserve pit stop, so he has been into the pits again and should be very good and very aggressive now towards the end of the race, the last 10 minutes. Blue can really open up the taps of the 50 and possibly get close to Johnny and crush Johnny's hopes and dreams to the ground. Spooky, he should be good towards the end. Gadget and Muller. Muller has also been into the pits, so he has fresher tires than Gadget. And unfortunately, we have lost Senna as well due to technical difficulties. His hybrid system stopped working, so he had to retire the car. As we see Muller going very wide out of the last turn. Let's hope he doesn't pick up a penalty for that. Going on board with Muller. I was on board action with Muller as we check in with Blue Razor. He's closing in on Johnny. This could turn out to be a fight for fourth at the moment. We have 6 minutes remaining, almost 5. There we go. 5 minutes remaining. There. 5 minutes left of the Group 1 race. As we see, Blue is on the... Whoa. Oh, okay. Johnny shakes off his penalty, or tried to shake off. But Blue is now just running away. Superior grip in Blue's newer tires should propel him forward at an exceptional pace. Let's hope Juggernaut now can find enough pace in the car to stay in front for the last 4 minutes. Maybe Juggernaut will lose his position as well. His tires have a lot of wear on them. Could be difficult for Juggernaut to stay in front. As we see Johnny now in 5th, we have Spookman in... Wow. His front tires are taking a beating again. So we see Gadget. And Muller still hasn't given up his chase for Gadget's 7th. Right now this looks to be the closest battle on track. Take a look with Bottle, and Bottle looks to be clear. So we're gonna stay with Muller, see if he can snag 7th from Gadget in the last remaining minutes. He should have the tire wear to do so. We can't forget about Juggernaut in Blue. Blue's closing in at a rapid pace. Will Blue be able to get 3rd from Juggernaut? We have 2 battles to pay attention to. I think blue is closest at the moment for a potential overtake. Look at how close blue is. Will it be a move down the start-finish straight? Coming up on the last lap now. Will blue go for a mighty dive into turn 1? Jaggernaut tries to hold him off. Jaggernaut has the inside into turn 2. But blue is able to keep that car around the corners a little bit faster than Jaggernaut and moves himself up into P3. Jaggernaut still hasn't given up though. As we see blue down to 4th again. Blue is running out of fuel. He might have to do this on the big long straight. And we're down to there we go, the final lap. As we see blue trying to go for a move there, and congratulations to Sir Bottle Job. A very dominating race from Bottle. I don't think Muller's going to be able to get past Gadget. Okay, that's that battle. Never mind that.
So, as we can see,
blue and
Plux
Jaggernaut
is still in the lead
finishing.
with 428
Good
points,
job to them
with
both.
Bottle Job closely behind with 348.
Johnny has finished. Spooky
Johnny
will
Hudson
finish.
in third with 328. And
Well,
Blue
I'm just going to
Racer
say this
with
right now. Thank you all for watching.
312.
Come back next
So
week
it's
for Group 3s at
it's a
Suzuka.
good, strong
and,
season, and I
catch you
think
back
Plux
then.
will
Have a good
take
week and
the
a good
championship
weekend, everyone.
and come back next week for Suzuka and Group 3s. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a nice day.